Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink! Welcome to Bourbon, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss a brand called Fortune's Fool, started by a former doctor. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Agley, along with our special guests, Jeff Indreezy, Tim Squia, and Katie Joyce.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Let's shake it.
Hey, oh, yeah, we're going to be talking about Fortune's Fool today. We'll get into that after the break. For right now, Katie said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, Katie?
Yep. I have been pondering this one for just days now and did not make it up on the spot because I forgot all my other small talks I thought above. So I'm wondering if you kind of have a certain like marketing tell, like, you know, if a marketing crew uses like a certain effort, you just know instantly, like, I'm going to be suckered into this. I'm going to buy it. They did like my thing for the marketing strategy. If there's something that gets you.
Something that gets you.
Like, is it like when the Budweiser has the commercials with the dogs? You're like, damn it, they got me again. That kind of thing.
They got me. Okay.
Color light in the American flag bikinis.
I ordered a new one the other day.
Uh-oh. It's new. That's a preview right there. June 27th today. So we're down to, 3 days, 7 days. We're a week away.
We're a week away from the reveal.
Yeah.
We'll
exciting.
see. We'll see.
Charge your phones.
Charge your phone.
Charge your phones.
Get it going.
Make sure you've got lots of memory storage because you're going to be capturing that screen
Keep
capture.
that trash file.
Wouldn't that be just tragic? You go to bed and then you wake up, you realize you didn't charge your phone, and then you got to wait till it powers up and everything. You got to get enough charge in there. You're like, the photo's out there today. I'm missing the photo. I'm missing
everything. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
The most
it's out there.
torturous 3.5 minutes of your
Oh,
life.
yeah. You're like, oh, damn it. I don't get to see. Yeah.
Days run.
Well, it's right. Yes. So, what is there something marketers?
The alternative to this could be if a certain marketing tactic's used and it's like you hate it. And so if you know instantly, they're like, oh, nope, you're out. Like, you tried this for marketing of this. I'm absolutely not going to support your company now.
Okay.
So the one that gets me pretty often, I've got this fear of missing out. So it's limited edition or act now. You'll get an autograph with it, you know. And Steve knows me, an
100
autograph
customers.
Yeah.
50% off first 100 sales.
Right. Now, fear of missing out gets me. So it's that
Fear of missing
act
out.
now or
FOMO.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine,
McNew, go ahead. You're good.
No, sorry. Mine is any unique packaging. So, like, if it is branded different for Christmas or Halloween or summer, I'm like, yeah, it could be like a regular package of Oreos, but if you put some holiday crap on there, I'm going to buy 10. Like, I need the special packaging. I like fun new packaging. I'm going to buy it every time.
Jaguar.
Oh, yeah.
The Jaguar bottle. I need the Jaguar bottle.
I do. I still want that. I haven't got it
I
yet.
want that.
Costco Japanese whiskey and a dragon, Chinese dragon. Or no, was it?
Yeah.
No, it
No,
was Chinese vodka and a dragon.
no. And this thing is like 3 feet long. Where the hell am I going to put it? I don't have the shelf space for it. But
Right
Right
have
on
it.
top of the refrigerator. It's
Yeah.
got to be front and center somewhere.
Oh yeah.
no, Jeff, I'm Midwestern. The top of my refrigerator is for junk. Okay.
Well, yeah.
That's storage. That's storage.
Yeah, that's-
Storage.
yeah, mine is too.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Tim, what about you, man?
What gets me is the red line. So you could put any price on there, strike it with a red line, and put the real price on there, and get me every time.
I got you.
Oh,
Cole's
yeah.
method. It's like it's always going to be $19.99, but you can call it $39.99, red line it out, and put it $19.99. I'm still buying it. I think I'm getting a deal. You
Okay.
bastards.
Okay.
Yeah,
Red line that
that's-
stuff, and I feel like I'm getting a deal.
Yeah, that's
No.
a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I to me, it's collaborations with iconic brands. Barbecue sauce with Jack Daniels in it, or Tabasco, or Anheuser-Busch stuff. I think that's an iconic, American brand, even though the company isn't owned by an American-based company anymore. There's just things like that. That instantly gets my interest. Iconic American brands. So
I thought you were going to say anything tied with collaborated with Kate Upton.
Kate Upton, yes, of course, anything with Kate Upton.
The general. So speaking of that, they had that Buffalo Trace barbecue sauce little pack,
Yeah.
they had like a pack or something like that. They had it at Costco, and the general came around. Hey, look, you interested in this? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, okay. But then the guy walking past me is like, oh, you must not like good whiskey.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
yeah.
please
Yeah.
tell me you just didn't say it. I'm going to walk away.
He just schooled you. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Kate Upton. Some kind of
oh, we got a video.
that's Kate
I think
Upton.
it's pretty showing. Oh,
that,
hey,
that was
what
it was Kate.
are-
It was something on Snapchat, and it's one of
Oh.
those. Yeah,
It just popped up on you, like it heard you mention Kate Upton, and so now it came
Yeah,
up. And
Kate
so
now-
Upton's on
On
there.
all of us.
they're getting sloppy with listening on your phone. Like, yeah, we don't care that you know that we're
Right.
listening. We're just gonna
Right,
go 10
right.
seconds
Who's
later
doing it?
now.
you already know we're listening, so
Yeah. Oh, they are for sure. For sure.
I'm kind of with Tim also with the red line thing, especially fucking Kohl's with the Kohl's cash. You're like
they
$10.
are
Oh,
masters.
I
Oh,
don't have because I
Oh.
feel like if I don't use it, that I lost money. But like, why did I just go spend $100 to save $10? Like, it's a
Oh.
trap. It is always a trap, and then
it's always a trap.
crap. Oh, yeah.
same as like spend $2 more to get free shipping, but the lowest
Yeah.
price item is $17. So like,
Still gonna
Yeah.
every damn
Yeah.
time.
The warden falls for that stuff. She'll go to Bed Bath and Beyond or whatever, and comes back, and
I thought they were going out of business.
or not them. I don't know. What was something like that? I don't
But, like,
know.
I keep getting
It's Bath and
emails
Body
from
Works.
Bath and Body Works. That's the
He gets
one.
the Bath and Body Works coupons every
and then,
quarter.
yeah, exactly.
The bundles.
I said, she comes in with 2 bags. I'm like, what did you spend? She's like, what did I save? You're not going to believe this. No, I believe it. That's their whole marketing. That's their whole marketing. You save
What did I
100%. You
save?
don't want that. Yeah, it's what did I
So-
save?
Well, that's
A little
Kohl's
pro
whole thing
tip.
too. At the end, they're like, "You saved $320 today."
Right,
Like,
yeah.
like good savings. And I'm like, "Yes, but I also spent $240."
Right, right.
So, pro tip on Bath and Body Works. I'm sure the warden knows. The day after Thanksgiving, they allow you to compound all of your coupons.
And,
God
but
damn.
they get you with the seasonal. I'm a big seasonal girl, so they get you with the seasonal trap where I'm like, I got to get the fall scents, I got to get the Christmas scents. Now it's spring,
Oh,
it's
God.
summer, and you're buying all this stuff that like you don't really.
My mom has a cabinet of that stuff at her house.
you don't
Like,
really
literally, she
use it
has
up.
Bath and Body Works downstairs. She has a cabinet dedicated to all the
Get
stuff. She buys
inventory.
in bulk.
Store
Yeah,
for
she's got an
that.
inventory.
I raised 2 daughters in
Right.
the early 2000s,
Oh
and
boy, you.
that every birthday party,
uh-huh.
every one of their friends gave them a Bath and Body Works product. I still have some of this stuff from 2008.
Like,
and
I'm still using Japanese cherry blossom every day in the shower.
Every
okay?
day.
Go
You
away.
still have one.
Hello forever.
Yeah. 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 If anybody needs anything, let me know. I'll go to my mom's house and get
Yeah,
something.
no.
for you.
If Jeff was buying it all, we should be grateful that he still has whiskey money because God, that place is also a trap.
Can you just?
Well, it got to be so bad that we just started regifting.
Sure.
I said, Steve, get some from your mom's house and hide it around the barrel shop. And if you find a Bath and Body Works product on the shelves, like searching through stuff, you get to just keep it. It's yours.
Just keep it. Okay. Yeah.
That'll be the next insert in the box.
Great gifting strategy.
Right.
Brilliant. She won't even know it's gone either. She won't even know.
She won't know. She'll have no clue. She'll be happy that there's space in there, and then she'll be like, "Oh, I got to buy some more stuff. I'm getting low.
Wow.
I'm
getting low.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting low. I'm down to 81 bottles left. Oh God.
I better sign up for a coupon.
Right. Exactly.
Give me another email address.
Yeah. Katie, you asked the question. What's your answer here?
Yeah, well, I'm a sucker for good marketing in general, but my special kind of Achilles heel is any kind of witty humor that they use. They can be a little punny if they take the time to put the jokes in there, I will buy it. So like I purchase it's called Who Gives a Crap. It's a toilet paper brand. And they're like, they have jokes like on the boxes and like these puns and corny things. And even like on the paper wrapping of each one, it has like little funny sayings. And so if they can find a way just to put humor throughout, and like
you buy high-end toilet paper. This is where you're at now.
Yes. Yeah. It's also like eco-friendly bamboo, so that's my other thing. If people
claim
it's eco-friendly, I'm a sucker.
Of course, yes.
Which is why I don't. That's how I avoid the Bath and Body Works now, because it's in so much plastic. So I try to go with like plastic-free body products, and so that's how I stay away from it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So plastic though.
Yeah, she flies there, of course. She flies there. Yeah,
she flies to get there. Yes.
Or drive my truck. Either one as my commuter vehicle. Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
I really thought you were going to come back with a Sarah McLachlan type ad or something. I thought that vote would get you.
I'll be crying by the end of it.
She's an angel from heaven. Speaking of the plastic, how much side eye do you get asking for plastic at the grocery store as they're loading everything covered in plastic and contained in plastic into a plastic bag?
Would you like these these carrots that were put in individual bags that you purchase instead of just like the stalks, or would you like the tomatoes in the plastic containers and this avocado that we individually wrapped instead of just leaving it, because you can just have that on a shelf, but then don't get a plastic bag.
You guys are still interacting with grocery employees. I just go through the self-checkout. I want to take as many damn bags.
No, their cameras are so detailed. I do not. There's not enough. I'd have to be ballroom ready to go to self checkout at this point with how detailed.
I look like a gremlin. And it's fine. I don't care. I like not interacting with them. I'm like, because they don't bag things right?
I bag there myself.
That does piss me off, because I put them on the conveyor belt in a specific order of how I put all my cold stuff, and then I put the sensitive items, and then I put the heavy items, and they'll start doing it random, and I'm like, I need you to step aside so that I can bag this, please. And they're like, oh, someone can bag that. I'm like, not as good as me.
They can't.
It's so random, because I bag stuff that goes in the garage fridge or the kitchen fridge or stuff.
The garage fridge, they should know that. Your baggers should know that.
I mean, they're baggers in the Midwest. They should know what goes.
They should know that's garage fridge worthy. Yeah.
I group them on the belts the way they should go, and they never do it right. So I have to do it myself.
They ruined it.
They ruined it. My whole day.
They ruined my grocery store experience. They ruined it.
They double the time to unpack it at home, which is already a pain. So
it's bring stuff in. Yeah. Nope. Doing it myself every time.
Every time.
That was always my favorite thing as a kid. When we go, I was like, "Oh, I want to bag it." I'd be so excited to get to bag the groceries.
Oh.
At Kroger.
You got to get out more.
You know what? I grew up in a real small town, so that was our excitement on a Friday night.
You should see me bag the groceries. Oh, I've got 3 bags going, 4 bags going, and I'm flipping things in the air like we used to back in the 80s. I'm showing these guys, I'm like the movie Cocktail down there bagging the groceries. You flip up the can, and then I snap open the bag, I catch it, put it in there. Oh, yeah.
And it was $10 a bag. It was $10 of stuff in each bag back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And now it would be 1 item per bag.
Right now
it's still $10.
Yeah, you ever go and spend $130? There's 2 bags. You're like, shit.
Yes.
What?
Damn it! So bad.
I didn't even buy any meat.
Right.
I will come home from the store and Chris will be like, "What did you spend $300 on? The back of your Jeep isn't even full." I'm like, "You see what the $300? It's all there. I don't know."
I know.
Every
bad.
damn time.
It's bad.
He's like, it should at least be filled up. I'm like, I can't help that. I don't know.
Well, on that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with McNew. McNew, what do you got there?
I'm going with some Rise of the Robots from Filmland Spirits.
Yay!
I didn't hear anything. Unless that bottle screamed yay. That's all I heard there. I heard it.
That might win.
The yay.
Unbelievable.
Taking the yay in my cork
Is that
pot.
not battery operated? How does it do the yay when you open the cork like that?
I don't it's magic.
It's magic.
Film magic.
Nailed it.
Huh. I saw her hand moving. I saw the cork come out. I just hear yay. What the fuck? Wyatt, what are you doing there, man?
Magic.
I tell you what, if he can railroad everyone's, he might win the cork pop. I guess that's the strategy.
That's the new strategy.
That is the plan.
You take out your 4 opponents, and then you're just last man standing. You win.
I'm done screwing around. Tips are off.
Yeah.
I'm Kitty in tears. This is awesome. Oh, what a great night. Show 3. Show 3, show 4, whatever. Who cares? You got Kitty in tears. This is great.
Yeah.
Glasses are off.
Yay.
Catching a breath.
Yeah, totally just railroaded McNew there. So there you go. All right, Katie, you're next. There's nobody on the board yet.
I've got some Hidden Barn single barrel. It's the STL barrel.
Okay, that's the first one.
Ooh.
Oh, that was the second one. That's the second one. Sorry. Yeah, that's our lead right now. That's our lead, believe it or not. We'll let Tim go. He might be able to beat that. We'll see.
Did you go?
He did.
He did.
I'm working down a well-loved bottle of 10th Mountain single malt whiskey.
Okay.
This is batch 1 from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Not a damn thing. All right.
Zippo.
I think I did hear a.
Yeah, maybe. Rye 3 cigar blend. Katie has the lead right now. Let's see what we got here. God, that was terrible. Inaudible. Katie still has the lead. Jeff, this seems like it's yours to win, but we'll see what happens.
Steve, yours sounded great on my end. It was me yelling, "Can I have some water?" Right as you're popping. So.
Right. Oh, perfect.
Well, this is a special bottle, I think, according to what I hear from Steve. I get a Leopold Brothers 8-year finished in the.
You bastard! Oh, good one.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh, there you go.
Hey!
Beautiful.
Legit
Gorgeous.
cork pop, too. Legit cork pop. So there you go. There's our winner.
Really looking forward to tasting this one.
All right, we're going to do a cheers, and we'll check in with Jeff. Let's see what he thinks after he's recorking. So here you go. Cheers, gang.
Cheers, everyone.
Before we go out to break, we'll have Jeff weigh in, see what he thinks. 8-year bourbon, finished in
Boy, that is special.
Yeah.
That's wow.
That's really
Broke
great.
out in a
Isn't it?
light sweat.
Yeah, I might just check out and just go enjoy this for the rest of the night.
I know.
Go enjoy yourself. For a little.
Yeah, really good stuff. All right, what we'll do next, we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about Fortune's Fool whiskey. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. Hi, this is Steve Akeley of the ABV Network, reminding you not to mix your bat wings and high-proof whiskey in the summertime. You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Fortune's Fool whiskey.
Yes, we are. All right, Katie, what do we know about Fortune's Fool whiskey?
Well, we know that it's a woman-owned business. It's a former anesthesiologist, Julia, I think it's Schmaltz. I was excited to see it's Indianapolis based. I'm a fan of Indiana whiskeys. Okay. And so, and then I was also most excited about the Air Season barrels for their first release of the Prelude. It's a rye whiskey. Yeah. It's only, I think, 32 months aged, right? Which
a little over 2 years.
That part, I think they're rushing it. But 109 proof and a good price point. So like all around, like nothing on our initial details here. I think that should like totally have anyone running for the hills. So blended
by Ebony Major. I mean, that's huge.
I was going to say that. That's the big one for me. Yeah.
Me too.
10-barrel blend. From what I understand, I think it's sourced whiskey from the heart of Kentucky, I believe is what they say, which screams Bardstown to me. But I could be wrong. But yeah, if mash bill for the folks that care, 62 rye, 30 corn, 8 barley, but Ebony did her magic with a 10-barrel blend.
Yeah.
And I have a bottle of it. And I don't have it anymore because I drank it all. It is excellent. It's a really good whiskey. And
$40 for 109 proof whiskey. Yeah.
Right. You can't beat that anywhere.
It's a cool theme too. Because I thought it was kind of like tarot themed, but I think it's actually like Shakespeare themed if you look at their website. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they have like a whole like Act 1, Act 2, which makes me excited for their future releases because I think it's going to be
a good way to do it. They're trying to play with the marketing a little bit, but keep it classy, and I appreciate that.
Do we know, are all the 10 barrels aged the same, or was that the youngest?
Don't know that. No.
Okay.
No. Not sure.
$40 for that caught my eye as much as anything. If this
$40, when I saw $40, I thought, well, that's going to be 80 proof. No, 109.6. That's solid. So
that's Ebony talking there. So that's what I would guess. If you're going to do this, you got to do this thing right, and here's where it's going to be.
Right. McNew, how do you not know this woman? Seems like you should. You're an Indianapolis person. Seems like you should know her.
Hang around with anesthesiologists.
You hang out with those circles.
People I hang out with. No, I did not know it was Indianapolis based until last week. So I'm really just bad about keeping on top of that. But I do have a friend who I think might know her.
Really?
I'm going to have to ask him. His wife's a doctor. So I'm going to have to ask him and be like, hey, do you know her? Because let's have like
a whiskey. Know each other. Yeah.
But I don't know. I just assume if you're in that like
you just know each other. Because Indianapolis is not a big city. It's really not. We only have like 3 major hospitals. So
right. But you know what's smaller than the medical community?
The whiskey
bourbon community. Yes, it seems like you guys are in the whiskey community together now. Seems like this is circles you to probably travel together. So yeah,
it is. I will say I'm really bad about doing local things.
Gosh.
I should probably go to Indianapolis whiskey things, and I never do.
Because she likes us better. She likes
That's true.
Things.
Like I really go to St. Louis more than I go to Indy, and you see me 3 times a year.
There you go.
So
well,
that says a lot about how
that.
much my house.
She goes to the barrel shop more than I do.
Reach out. You could maybe meet up at St. Elmo's and share some shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, that's a great shrimp cocktail for sure. Well, there you go. Fools. What is it? Fools.
Fortune fools. Fortune
fools. Yeah.
Fool's fortune. God,
Fool's fortune. Fool's fortune. God, we're good. We're good. Professionals. Yeah, I think it's worth checking out. I do want to reach out to her, so I don't know. I just keep saying I'm going to do that. I want to reach out to her and see if there's any chance. Obviously, she has single barrels, and would she be interested in selling a single barrel to a store? And if so, I think I know where it would be a good fit. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what she says. She can only say no, and she might say yes.
Do you think the brand's ready for a single barrel now, though, or do you think they need to get a little further into it, get it a little more aging before they would do a good single barrel?
I don't know. Let me try it. I mean, if she's got ebony major,
why try it? We should just prejudge everything. Let's just decide.
Right. In fact, she's got ebony major involved. Tells me she's buying some quality stuff, and
wants to get paid for that stuff. And if she wants some cash flow, selling a barrel is a good way to do it.
It's not a bad thing. So yeah, we'll see.
Barrels.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. We'll wrap this one. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna. One question was, how do you do it for 40?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a good question. How do you do it for 40? As it's different if you're doing things on a large scale and you're making it yourself. You're talking about a small scale and a sourced brand. That's tough to put out a $40 bottle.
It's also rye, though, too. If it was bourbon, would it be more expensive with rye whiskey? The production cost of the production cost doesn't matter there, but I think on the market for the barrels, who's really out there buying rye barrels?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think there's probably the pricing difference between the different spirits, but with bourbon being obviously more expensive and FOMO, to your point, Jeff, if you're missing out on the bourbon label, but the rye label is not a bad way to come out with.
Could be, yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jeff, we're going to start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, X, The Cigar Dojo, Jeff Endrizi with 2 I's and 2 Z's.
Okay. Katie.
You can find me over on Instagram at KatieProof.
Tim.
Find me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112 and YouTube at Our Flagship Whiskey.
McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Checking out everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Check us out on YouTube, Bourbon Sasquatch. That's worth seeing. Check out our events that we have going on over at bourbonpalooza.com. And last but not least, come by the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. Suburban St. Louis, Arnold, Missouri. We'd love to have you in the shop and see what's going on there. You can look online, see what we have going on in terms of events. Big anniversary party coming up. That might be worth attending. We are available online at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.